last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nick York. And a pitch. That misses. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Sheets takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him. 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here in Pittsburgh, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Xander Bogaerts. The lefty fires. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired. So up next, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez getting ready to go. Popped up. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get.
Nick Castellanos.
On top of as a hitter.
Castellanos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. In the air to left center, sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and that is that. So no. David Morgan on a pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Bart in the box now. Takes strike one. And a pop-up right side. Foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Mangum, the next to hit, takes ball one. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-handed reliever. That's down and in. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
We got a full count.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. Brings it in. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now. Bounce to the right. And that one handled to first. Lau out on the play. Play made. That ends. They've won. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. And welcome back to the ball. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2, count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Campusano aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Mangum makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Ramon Laureano.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next pitch misses way outside. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out to center. He's got it. That's out number 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Tatis waits. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Gonzalez. They get the force, and the inning is over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Park.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Reynolds
That's the ball.
Up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's in for a strike. Fly ball center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
York swings through it for strike one. And there's a base hit to right field. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. Runners at the corners here, one away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate, on the ground to third, might be two. Feed to second, that's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one pulled foul. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Sheets now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. That misses,
1-1.
and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swings through that one. Ready for the bottom of the eighth at the plate. Number 12.
The first baseman.
Hart back to one. That's to third on Duhar. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. Ripped to short. Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So now a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And he would be the tying run boost, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Short hop liner, handled it short. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. Down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6. So remaining in the game defensively, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. On the mound now, Isaac Matson.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Number 72, Isaac Matson.
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes a pitch. On Duhar, leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Castellanos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Yohan Ramirez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Montgomery getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. And a big swing and a miss.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one
no,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Good change-up right there. Just pulled the string.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swung on, belted. Laureano ranging back. Out of here. So he just clears the wall, and we have a tie ball game. It's 7-7. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Lau, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. And that one is inside.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. And And that one fouled off. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. And the pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
With the winning run standing at second. Yeah. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
1-2.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. And takes low for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one the other way. Off balance speed. There's one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back after this on the show.
Swear to God, I'm an issue. You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers.
Back here at PNC Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and the Padres take the lead. It's 8-7. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. And here is Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of the 10th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Tatis runs. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Tatis over at second, one down. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's your 1. Ball 1 to Bogarts. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Miguel Andujar in the San Diego on deck circle. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 12.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's his
swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Man at second. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
0-2 now as he swings through.
2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him swinging for the K. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And a final 8-7.